arch. I can't remember if the runes, if there's like some special thing that you need to see the runes, or if they just are there. I think they're just there. There's like
I
these
think they're
runes
just
all
there.
over,
Further.
and that's one of those things that like the local
So
wizard
as you come into the
college
port, there's
studies.
a giant arch that spans over the, what would you call this, harbor?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, kind of.
Mhm.
I think that's yeah.
And you can see from the boat that there are inscriptions on the arch, and unlike the surrounding area, it seems to have not weathered at all through time.
And we definitely don't recognize the language of the inscriptions, right?
You definitely don't recognize the language, and if you cast comprehend languages, you still cannot read it.
Well, I don't cast comprehend languages either.
Yeah. That's what the. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if um, this doofus wizard guy we're supposed to look for is here because he's studying these runes. Because there's a bunch of wizards that do that around here. Although I probably wouldn't know that in
Yeah.
character, but maybe seeing it, I might think like, wow, that seems like something that the wizard might be involved with. Trassa might even think that like that this wizard we're looking for might have made these things. If he's like particularly like really powerful or something.
Yeah, it doesn't look like something that it definitely doesn't to me look like something that, traditional stonemasonry could do. Wait, is it made out of stone or is it made out of metal or what?
You haven't got close enough to see that.
Didn't we sail through it or we just couldn't tell from that distance?
You couldn't tell from that distance. You'd need to
Oh,
examine
okay,
it up
gotcha.
close.
When you're under it, when you sit under it, you're pretty far away because it spans over. It's going up. There's like a cliff or something on the one on both sides, kind of
Give me an
like
int
this
check.
Oh,
jagged.
okay, I see.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like both sides, so like if they're actually, it's actually pretty high up. But you can actually get up to it from like over here.
I might
Yep.
want to. Um, like, 'cause I'm pretty curious about that sort of thing, like archaeology and whatnot. I think that's something
Yeah.
that I studied in the past.
I think so.
I mean, it seems likely based on what hints and things I have about what I was doing beforehand, before the insane asylum. Maybe it'll jog my memory some. We'll see. Obviously not this one in
Jane, can you give
particular,
me an
but
int
just
check?
like that invest. Uh, I will try. For some reason, I can't load the full sheet right now because I got a gateway timeout. But I think it eventually successfully loaded in here.
Second.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
Okay.
much better than my one.
Jane, you think that this is like this is part of like many arches aren't exactly circular, but you think
Right.
this is like an arc that is part of, it's either part of a circle or the arc itself is just like part of a perfect circle.
Well,
The
that's
curve is
decidedly
circular,
weird.
not uh, other curved in shape.
Right, which implies that, like, either just by happenstance it needed to be a perfect circle, or maybe the land around it is shaped to be. I don't know. Wonder what happened if you dove down.
Like
Well,
maybe
that's
it
a
extends
the
underground.
yeah, that's what I wonder. Okay, well, you've piqued my curiosity both in and out of character about it. So,
I don't remember a whole lot about it in character or out of character either. I just know that
uh,
in I had a we have previous characters that like fought on top of the arch, like fought a bad guy on top of the arch,
Mm-hmm.
oh, that's pretty rad.
Mm-hmm.
which was pretty cool.
Yeah, I want to investigate the arch, but I guess first it's better to gather some information. I don't know if you need permits or anything like that to go all the way up to it. Like, I guess I need to check, is there somewhere we're staying where I could ask about it? Or
You've
rather,
just
I
come
guess I
into
need to
town.
find
You
it.
you
Yeah,
see
that's what I
you see where
realized.
you are. You're on your boat.
Yep. I think the first order of business, since we don't know how long we're going to be here and we need money and we need information, that maybe we just go look for a place to stay and ask about mooring fees.
Okay.
So I guess I'll go to whatever building by the dock looks fairly important.
Um. So there's a building that sort of like has pictograms on it.
Uh-huh.
Uh, like it has a picture of a bed and a picture of a brown coin, a picture of a meal, and a picture of a brown coin.
Okay. I
And
guess the question
it
is, are
smells
those our
awful.
brown? Of course.
Oh, okay.
Do we have any coins that look like the brown coins?
Oh, I don't know. Do we?
Also, you see like a fish market spread out in front of you.
Oh, okay, that too.
Like to either side of this building.
Well, I think mooring fees come first. Oh crap, right. We need comp languages to speak to anyone. Um, right. Do we have spells
Do you
for
want you want
today?
tongues? It's a new day, right?
I mean,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
should have all of them. It took us
Yeah.
like a week to get here, and we didn't
Yeah,
run into any
that's why I
problems on
figured
the
it.
way.
Tongues on at least two of us for
Speaking
sure.
of which, I haven't heard Secret for a long time.
Sorry. I wasn't muted on stream, so if you want to watch back the VOD, you can hear all the things I said.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
ouch.
Rip. Rip.
Oh no.
But I had been muted.
Oh man.
Yeah, these things happen sometimes, I guess.
Uh, no, I've done something similar. I realized I was muted halfway into a meeting the other day. So, I feel you.
Yeah, so I was just saying, yeah, I have four casts of tongues, so I can just put that on all of us.
Perfect.
Means that nobody gets to be a hero today.
I mean,
Well, there's
ideally,
only
we don't
three
need
of
to be
you.
heroes. That's true, one person can still be a hero.
One person can still be a hero.
Okay. Deal.
The other two are sleeping on the ship.
Oh. Lazy asses.
Alright,
Uh,
so,
so, um, Now that you have tongues on yourselves,
Yeah.
you see that above uh, the inn, the name of the inn is called the Rotting Fish.
Man, it smells like it, huh?
It really does.
I vote we go somewhere else for to find find some other inn.
You don't want to stay at the Rotting Fish?
Not really, no. Um, on the other hand, I can go there to ask where I go to find out about Morphes and whatnot. Oh, Will will be here. Sorry.
Good.
Anyhow, can I'd like to ask around about like, is that what the fee is for for keeping the boat here for, you know, some amount of
They
days.
tell you it's a gold piece and you pay it here.
Great. Unfortunately, I can't load my full sheet still, so I don't know how much gold I have, but I do know I have some. Like at least more than one.
I have.
Yeah,
Wait, where's? I have like 200. Sorry, decent.
I think that's pretty close to what I have as well.
He is connected to Vent. Can he join the channel?
That's probably why he said
Hmm.
5 to 10. Actually, I wonder if he sent those messages a while back, and it just took his phone this long to connect.
Maybe.
Knowing him.
I like the alternative theory that it's going to take him 5 or 10 minutes to figure out how to change channels, though.
I mean, it's
Especially if
not.
he doesn't have that new
He
computer.
knows how to do it. It's just that
It's like
his
he's trying
computer
to.
is like a piece of shit.
He's like trying to double click, but like it takes too long to register the clicks, so it just takes it as like a couple single clicks, and he's like, oh, it's not doing anything.
Oh boy.
All right. Oh, is he gonna come in just
So,
now?
we'll keep going until he connects. We don't know when that
Okay.
will be. You pay the gold,
I mean,
Sure,
and
I
I'll
assume
pay it.
so.
you'll pay it. Okay, you pay 1 gold piece. And as you're maybe leaving the docks to find someplace that doesn't reek of fish, uh, 3 more uh, like ripped muscular men with like clubs come up to you and say, "Hey, you guys haven't paid your mooring fees."
Do we get ripped off just now? We're about to find
I show
out.
them my receipt.
You didn't get one.
No, that I didn't pay the fee unless were going to give me a receipt. I demand the paperwork.
He stamps a picture of a boat on a picture of on the other side of a picture of a bed. He hands it to you.
All right. Well, I think that looks legitimate, and that's all I'll show up. See, I paid my mooring fees already.
As for being allowed into the fish market, this is for being allowed into the town. Separate
Need to
fees.
sense some motives here.
Sorry I'm late, guys.
Sorry.
Do I even
Sense some
I have sense
motives.
motive?
I honestly
should
was
probably
late.
roll
On
That's the
both.
truth.
I should probably roll sense motive because I'm actually really good at sense motive apparently.
Okay. Well, then, yeah. Wow, that's a big old number.
I think I get a let's see. Part of it is that because I have Connell sharing my consciousness, I get skill focus for sense motive.
Oh, okay.
It's a pretty big part of that.
You are unsure whether or not there's actually a separate fee to go into the town, but you are sure that they're trying to hustle you down for some money.
I'll explain to them that uh the last people that we went and paid money to were clearly in a much more official looking office, whereas this is clearly not an office. If they'd like to direct me to an office where I can get proper paperwork, but I'm not going to pay them out in the middle of the street.
Sure,
they would
we'll
like-
take you to an office, Lassie.
No, you can just direct us to the office. We don't need you to give us a personal escort. Just give us directions.
Sounds like you'll get a little lost if you go there on your own. You seem to not know your way around here.
No, we can find our way around. Don't worry about it.
You can trust us.
I
Never
can't
hurt the
trust
hair
you.
on a
I know.
fly.
I've never
I know
heard
I can
anyone who says you can trust us who I could actually trust. I
Now,
don't
hold on.
believe you.
As
I
someone who
trust
knows
you.
an easy mark.
I trust you a lot to give us very good directions to an office where we can pay our fines. I think that's an incredible amount of trust, don't you?
Again, we
He
run into the
sort of
problem of we
wrinkles his
only
face at that. Like he doesn't know what to make with these snide, witty remarks.
he didn't count on for us being so snarky. His mistake, really.
It really was. He was not prepared for PC snarkiness.
We have at least a teenager. How could he not? Poor planning on their part, really.
Honestly, like, if they're trying to shake us down for money, just, I mean, come on, guys. They need to pick better marks than us. We're an eclectic group of unrelated-looking characters. We're clearly adventurers, and therefore not the people to try and shake down for money.
Hey, if you haven't figured out, these guys aren't the brightest.
Yeah,
No, I figured that out.
It's okay, guys. We already paid today.
Well, that's what I told him. I
I
showed him
mean,
my
we
receipt.
did. We paid the official one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we paid these guys specifically. They don't remember? They should probably go get that checked out.
No, I get
Are
it.
you saying that?
Well, I don't speak the language.
Well,
I can say whatever I want.
He doesn't have tongues yet.
Oh, okay.
I can yee fawn up in here.
They look at this other guy next to you and they're like, that guy should really get checked out.
I give them a glare in response to their tone.
And he's like
I
pointing
tell him,
straight at you.
I tell him that's why we're in Riddleport. There's a specialist here that we need to see.
Maybe you should go to the temple. But anyway, where were we?
You were giving us directions to the office so we can go pay the mooring fee.
Yeah, I'm afraid,
I can't ask you
we're
to
the
give
ones in charge of
guidance
the
there.
mooring fee, and our office is wherever we are.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe that.
They attempt to, hustle you down, but you guys deal with them, in some sort of amazing... tell me what you guys do to them. They are attempting to hustle you down. I'm not going to take this into initiative, you guys just tell me.
Well, here's what obviously the correct move to do is I just start speaking at them in tongues, attempting to hustle them right back. But I don't have tongues, so I'm speaking at them in a foreign language as best I can.
I mean, if these guys
They
seem
are
like they're
baffled,
really
but they
weak,
attempt to come at you with clubs.
if these guys look
any
like
more
they're
than
really
that.
weak, I
I
can
do.
just
I
is
cast
that-
do.
cause fear on them. Like if they're low hit die.
Oh yeah, that works.
I think I can only hit one at a time with it, but like, I mean, there's only 3 of them, so.
Hold on, I'll take the AOO. I'd like to go in and just try and hug their purse out from one of them.
You got it.
Even when I'm not a
There we go.
rogue.
We figured out how to make money in Riddleport.
Just gotta con the cons.
Actually, these guys might not even have any money. You might open and be like, oh, they have like.
They don't have any money anymore. They might have had it before.
What else? What else do you do to these poor snocks?
I mean, like I said, I scare off maybe 1 or 2 of them.
Okay.
Cause fear.
They like are trying to go after the guy who's like speaking at them in tongues, and then like one by one they get like feared away.
Once they're gone, I check out our spoils.
Your spoils include a massive pile of those brown coins that you maybe saw at the pictures.
So coppers?
Yep. There's maybe like 100 or so.
We need to attract a better class of criminal, guys.
Yeah.
Sounds like to me we need to get involved with like the white collar stuff. That's what we need.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, organized crime. These guys don't seem very organized.
Disorganized crime is what we're up against right now.
Never a good
You made
cartel
back
or
your
syndicate
mooring
around when
fee.
you need one.
That's fair.
All right, so this is our new plan for paying for mooring the boat anywhere. We rob the first group of con men we find.
Okay. I'm down with this plan.
Welcome to Riddleport.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to look for an inn that doesn't smell like death. That's
It
my
only
goal.
smells like dead fish.
Okay, death
think.
fish.
Okay, so, are you asking around, or are you giving me a dumb luck roll?
No, I'm gonna ask around.
Okay. there's somebody who's like, I got the perfect place for you to let go of all your worries.
That's
You can
not what
stay
I'm
there
looking
too.
for, though. Okay,
I
but
kind of
that's
need a
not what
few of
I'm
my words.
looking for.
Okay, so you move on to the next person.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, somebody who says I can let loose with all of my worries, I'm just like, I don't know if I trust this person or trust this place is where I want to be.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I know the finest establishment in town. It's not too far from here either.
That sounds significantly better.
Okay, that's certainly something we can do. Take a look at this nicest place in town.
It takes you back to the Running Fish.
Nicest.
God damn it.
I thought you said you found us a good place.
I thought I found us a good place too.
Hold on a second. You want to avoid a place that smells like rotting fish? Observe. Observe the master pirate. I walk uphill away from the water towards a much further part of town.
Okay, you have control of where your location is. Where would you like to go? At least I think you do. Oh, no,
Let me
you
see.
don't.
Is it on the map?
Now you do.
I don't see us.
Do you have it
Maybe
on the
hold
map
let me
layer,
zoom.
maybe?
Yeah. Is it not on the map layer?
We can't. I don't. We can't control if it's on the map layer.
No, it's on the token layer.
See, where is this at? North, south, east, west. Oh. Okay, it kind of blends in. Gotcha.
Let's make some notes. What color is my text? Uh-oh, I need to refresh. I accidentally zoomed in and broke Roll20.
Oh no.
It happens. Roll 20
Oh
breaks
no!
easily.
It still broke!
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
It's fixed. It's fixed.
Oh, good.
I zoomed back out. Let's get some... What will be text that shows up? Yellow? Yellow will probably show up. So, I believe you can move your token. Where would you like to go?
Up and away from the water.
North. I say
Okay.
right here seems like a good spot.
Go ahead and roll me a D100.
Be right back. I'm listening though.
Sorry, guys, I found a cyclone. I didn't.
Oh no.
By the time you get there, you notice that the coin purse you had stolen is no longer on you.
What? I'm good at spotting. Lucky. I check my regular coin purse.
It is significantly less heavy, and is still on you.
All right, that's it. We're murdering every criminal in this city. I am not about to lose all what little currency I had. Zahid's gonna go around the port looking for anyone who looks remotely familiar with a sword, still sheathed but with a hand on it. You try and steal from a pirate. How dare you? That's
we
my
don't
job.
I'll look around.
I would appreciate it. Yeah, my perception's only 2, so...
Mine's really good, but I rolled a
Uh,
1, so
Yeah,
don't know.
mine's pretty decent as well.
know.
It's not as good as yours though.
That's with it not being a class skill, because I get some.
Oh well, there we go. How about rolling an
Let's see, I
18?
get a racial bonus. and then I
Also,
have
you know
skill
what?
focus.
It's going to be really easy to find these guys, and you want to know why? Because the moment they try and spend our money, they're spending currency from another world. People are going to remember that.
No,
Let me
no.
roll a...
They got your copper purse.
Yeah, but you said my regular purse was also significantly less heavy.
No. It's less heavy than the copper one. That's why they went after it.
Oh,
They didn't steal any of your normal money. You
Okay.
got that.
I do not need to go on a roaring rampage of revenge, then. Yet.
well,
My bad with poor English.
here. Here we go. I'm gonna spot in with my perception roll. If it's hiding, I've got it covered.
But you know what? Since this has proven itself seedy, I'm going to adjust the position of my coin purse to inside my tunic.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold onto my coin purse more tightly after Zahid's got lifted, because I think of even though you don't have a lot of ranks of perception, I think of you as the kind of person that would have a lot of ranks of perception.
I mean, I would, but,
Yeah.
skills.
All right. So I'll be just gathering information about it that isn't the rotten fish that is decent, and does that exist?
Okay, I'm back.
So, go ahead and give me a gather information.
Okay, what is that under?
That's
Diplomacy?
diplomacy.
I'll help
That's
you.
the only thing I have diplomacy for.
Right, that was the reason I didn't take it, put any skills in it, because it was the only thing you had it for.
I have a few ranks in it. But...
13, 14, 15. Nice. This isn't
All
too
right,
hard
come
to
on,
find
Will,
out,
roll a straight.
I got
you
I'm
put
expecting
together
a
that
16.
Riddleport's a pretty seedy place, and
You got a
oh,
16.
there
There
we
you go.
And most of the reputable inns are part of larger establishments. So, like, you've got
I
one
see.
attached to a casino, you've got one attached to a temple, you've got one attached to, like, it depends on, you've got one attached to, like, the smuldry, and usually they're, like, restrictive and or higher priced. Usually the other establishments are run out of town through organized crime or just by people, like adventurers, ruining the places.
I see. So what I'm hearing is there's nothing super reputable, but if we but like the rotten fish is actually like relatively reputable.
No, not really.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
Clearly, we're just
It's
going to have
just
to
the-
sleep with
it's
one
just
person
the
on guard
only-
detail.
It's just the only inn that has, like, been frequented enough to not be, like, completely run out of town.
Okay.
And people worth money usually don't stay there, so the organized crime hasn't seen fit to, like, run them out. Anyone worth anything wouldn't stay there anyway.
Right. Well, I guess we could go to one attached to something. I don't think we really are going to go to a temple necessarily. But, maybe the casino.
I don't mind going to a casino. Maybe I can gamble what little money I have away.
Yeah, right.
And die. And do it over again.
No, we were talking about wanting to make money. Casino is a
Oh.
not very advised way to do it.
But you can make money by going there.
Yes, it is possible.
There's also one attached to the racetrack in town. These are the ones you hear about nearby.
Alright. I mean, I don't have any preference.
Yeah, just somewhere that doesn't smell like dead fish.
It doesn't smell like dead fish up here anymore. Where are you going? Racetrack, temple, casino, or up to talk to some dwarves who are doing things in the mine and foundry?
Um, hmm. What time of day is it?
It's maybe like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Well, do either of you have a preference? Well, or rather, does anyone have a preference of casino over racetrack or racetrack over casino? I would prefer the casino because it's further away from the rotting
I
fish.
think that's a good idea. Casino's also going to be focused on stealing people's money legitimately as versus illegitimately.
As is the racetrack. Unless they're cheating at the casino.
I'm sure they are.
I don't know these things. I've never been to a casino.
Okay, off to the
I
casino.
mean, we
you guys
gambled
go.
that one time.
Did we go to a casino in this game?
No, there was some dude in London who was running gambling out of the bottom of his house, and
Oh,
we killed his
right.
fairy thing.
Yeah, that wasn't a casino
killed-
though, but
We
yeah.
killed his dog.
You
Well,
killed his
dog
dog.
is not exactly what I would call it, so
To
I mean,
him,
yeah,
it was a dog.
It was actually a gremlin, but
yeah, it was definitely a gremlin though. We saved everyone, clearly.
Alright.
I just came up with an interesting spell that if I'm a wizard, I should get my GMs to give me. Anyway, so you get to the casino, and this is near where you see the person who was telling you that they know a place where you can forget all of your life's worries.
Oh, well, I thought he was talking about a brothel, so...
Needs to work on his innuendo.
Hey man, that's not a skill since 3.0.
Fair. Besides, it was one of those stupid exclusive skills.
I'm pretty sure in Pathfinder that's just wrapped into bluff.
Bluff.
Yeah, same in 3.5. Because, like, why did innuendo need to be its own skill other than
It's a good
just, like...
thing my succubus has a 31 modifier on bluff.
Yeah. Now you can make innuendos.
Now I can make innuendos. Anyway, so you come in here, and the lady's like, "Oh, you're back."
Sorry for the misunderstanding, I thought you were trying to refer me to a brothel.
No, if I wanted to do that, I'd send you to the temple.
That wasn't what I was expecting. I am caught off guard by this.
That's weird. That's not what you do in temples, is it?
No,
I mean,
absolutely not.
It depends on what deity you're worshipping.
Yeah.
Oh.
Temple of Callistria has
Apparently.
a monopoly on that in this city. Did I disconnect?
No, you're still
No, I'm just thinking. In that case, you still have rooms open?
Yeah, we still have a few rooms open. Gotta play
How
on the
many
floor
beds to a
first,
room?
though.
How much money for a room before I head to the floor?
How many are you looking at?
How many of us are there? 5?
4?
5.
4 right now?
Yeah, if you're not here, you get to sleep on the streets. Is that what we're doing?
On the boat, but yeah.
So, it's 2 per head, with a minimum of 2 gold pieces per head, with a minimum of 3 gold in total being spent or gambled on the floor.
That's fine with me, I think.
Probably.
Okay, sure. I don't know. Is this how
We
casinos
don't
normally
really
two
work?
of-
either.
Hey, that means I guess I'm gonna hit the floor.
So, yeah, it'd be a total of 11 gold total.
Hmm? 5?
It was 2 per head.
Yeah, 2 per head, and then 3 per head spent on the floor.
Oh, okay, so it's 5
Oh.
each, effectively.
It's 5 each, okay. Thought you were saying 5 total on the floor. Or 3 total on the floor.
Alright, so that's significantly more, but I mean, honestly, it's not too bad.
You have a chance to get some of it back.
That's fair. Probably not a great chance. It is a casino.
The odds are stacked in its favor.
Especially because we don't know any of the games people play here.
That's true. Alright.
So it seems like there's some sort of roulette table looking thing. It seems like there's some sort of game being played with cards.
I'm gonna observe a few hands of the card game.
It looks like a game where people are trying to get rid of their cards, and whoever has the last card, or whoever gets rid of their cards first wins.
Gambling
and
old
they
maid.
take half of the pot, and the house takes half of the pot.
Don't like that. Doesn't seem like a good way to break even. You know what? Zahid's gonna try and get it all over with. 3 gold pieces on black 22.
On black 22,
That's my roulette plan.
roll me, what, a D52? You failed.
That's fine. I'm gonna go up to the room. Zahid's not a gambling type. He has other vices.
I don't. Rhea says, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Tell me what to do.
All
3
right,
gold on
well,
black 22.
Clearly that didn't work.
Okay, 3 gold on black 22.
No!
D52.
If this works, I'll be, like, slightly disappointed.
Nope, you lost your 3 gold.
Damn it. Gambling sucks.
I'll put 1 gold on red.
Okay.
Red 22,
roll me
right?
No!
Roll me a D101. Below 50, you're good. Above 50, you're bad. You got
Nice.
it. You have 4 gold pieces now.
Look at that. I'll put 2 on black.
Okay. Between 51 and 100, you're good.
Oof,
You lose 2 gold
lose 2
pieces.
gold. But now I've gambled 3 gold pieces.
Yep. You're down 1
But
gold.
I only
mean,
lost
down 2
1.
gold pieces.
No, because I went
You
up
could have had
one,
all
so...
of them if you had gone on black 22. I'm just
Oh
saying.
yeah, you only lost 1.
Yeah.
Yep, you're good.
Yep. Alright.
Let's see. What's his name is? What's Zerdurium's character's name? Jacob. Jacob's gonna
that's
go on black 22 as well. He knows nothing better.
Good call,
Attaboy.
Jacob.
He fails.
He was close, though. Than us.
Trasa.
I don't gamble.
Meh.
Trasa goes for
You can
3
also
gold on
spend
Black
it at the
22.
bar.
Nah, that doesn't sound appealing either.
Trasa goes back to the boat.
Aren't we staying here or something?
Yeah,
you need
the
to
part of the
gamble.
price was to attempt to spend 3 gold pieces, so that's why we gambled.
Oh, okay, whatever. I'll just spend. I don't care. I'll just throw 3 money at the bar then. I don't care.
Okay. The rest of the party gets drinks.
Nice.
And while you guys are
I
in the
think.
casino drinking your drinks and rolling your stuff on Black 22,
The best number.
a lady bursts in and says, "I demand to see the management right now."
Oh boy.
Karen!
Karen arrives.
Who's Karen?
Soccer mom.
That's the stereotype.
That
That's
wants
the
to
soccer
see
mom
the
stereotype.
manager in every store.
Exactly.
Okay.
Literally the name of my
I had
the
a
parent who
different
comes
name
in the
for
bookstore.
the NPC, but now they're named Karen.
Alright.
Karen arrives.
Good.
Let's Google. Let's see if there's anything in like the free icons when I type in Karen.
Probably be the typical bob-like haircut. Straight bob.
Nope. Not in the Pathfinder thing.
Oh, well, meh. They don't understand Karen.
Yeah, clearly you don't understand Karen.
Sad thing is like when I worked at Staples, like that stereotype is real. Like that's real.
That is a real person.
I work with students' parents. It's a real thing. It's absolutely real.
Absolutely real.
Especially if the person is actually named Karen. That person
Right.
is... Ugh.
I'll be right back.
I'm needing to update my token to
Oh.
adjust for this.
Oh, okay. Alright.
As we now have a soccer mom as part of the campaign. So here comes Karen.
And if you're a soccer mom listening to us right now, don't be this person. Don't be Karen.
I'm pretty sure that's. Be careful. That's like half our audience, right?
I don't know. Right now we have Buck, Foy, and Zero. I don't think either of those are soccer moms, but one's a dad. Shit, I just gave free shoutouts.
What are you doing?
I don't know!
Keys.
Shit, I'm gonna have to charge them for that. Excuse me, can you spend your keys, please?
Wait, I got this.
No, I removed the thing. It doesn't
Oh, yeah, it's not even there.
exist. Yeah.
I was gonna like pay for their shoutouts.
Oh. I just thought about it. I was like, this is kind of dumb. I'm just gonna get rid of it. Anywho. Map to see
Come back here,
Karen,
Karen.
or where?
Oh no. I want... Why are you a GIF? Why are you not a JPG?
Man. Karen's ruining everything!
I know. I need to save you as something else.
God, I have so many keys. I feel like I don't chat that often on the Twitch chat. I think I could just highlight all my messages. Just have it be a thing. Like every time I'm gonna type something, I'm just like, I need to highlight it. 100 keys.
If you
I
want,
have like 11,000 right now.
I'd recommend holding on to those because, like, I might add something for like 1 million keys where I'll sing Baby Shark or
Oh,
some
shit.
stupid shit like that.
I
Something
think
I
you
really
should
don't
add
want
that.
to do. I'll have children, so that's like a pure torture because I don't even know the song other than you repeat the words over and over again, but like
I think most.
You could be a Washington Nationals fan. They sing Baby Shark.
yeah, that's Karen, a bob. That's the bob haircut that they all have.
Karen comes in.
Yep.
Yep, that's Karen.
What does the shirt say?
Soccer
Shirt
mom.
says soccer mom.
Oh my goodness.
She's probably not smiling though. Not like that right now. Maybe once she gets what she
Based
wants.
on her
Right
tone.
now.
Once she gets her
No,
way.
she
though.
won't. She'll have a smug smile then. She won't have that sort of genuine smile.
And people like around the casino sort of like are like, oh shit, Karen showed up.
This
Why,
scene is
she comes
amazing.
here
And
often?
one of the people goes and fetches the manager of the casino.
Preemptive manager grab.
Well, she did come in demand right away.
I'm back. Did Karen find the manager?
They're going to get the manager
Yes,
right
Karen
now.
is finding the manager, and the manager comes out, and Karen says, I've lent this establishment a lot of money, and one of my other lenders isn't paying up. Your services are coming in now.
Feel like we're at a mob casino.
I mean,
Well,
probably.
duh.
Clearly, she should use independent
manager's like-
contractors and pay us.
Look, I'm working on paying you back. Part of the contract was not to be your hitman. You'll have to look somewhere else for that. Look,
I'm surprised that was explicitly part of the contract.
I know,
Not
right?
your. By the way,
Hitman is implied in every contract.
yeah, like we need to specify this because we've had a problem with this in the past, where people just assume that we're their hitmen.
I specifically requested that. Remember, Karen?
Yeah, that's. All right. Well, this place is weird.
Karen needs a better lawyer to look over her contracts.
Look, I'll make it worth your while. I'd nullify, the debt you owed me if you can get my money back from this fuck. And he was like, I'm sorry, Karen. My dream was to open a casino. And thank you for helping
wants
me
to
make
rob
my
people.
dream back. Come...
He
What?
wants to rob people, but not that way.
Exactly. I want to have a legitimate way to rob people of all of their money. They'll have fun while doing it and keep coming back and back and back.
And they know Black 22 is eventually going to win.
They,
Exactly.
The odds.
This guy knows
is,
what I'm talking about.
Wait, why are
This
we
guy doesn't
getting
speak the
involved?
language.
You have
Oh,
tongues
that's
on.
right. You have. Oh, you have tongues.
Oh, no,
back.
you don't.
Yes, you speak the.
That's right.
Oh, I speak the language. Never mind. I had tongues cast on me, apparently.
Dun dun dun.
Well, otherwise he wouldn't have been able to put it on Black 22. So.
That's fair. No, I could put it there. I just wouldn't.
Would you have known what 22 was?
By
Oh,
the
shoot,
way,
they're probably not using Arabic
on
numerals.
the
You're
roulette
right.
table in the center, there was a ghoul head that insulted you whenever you lost.
Oh,
What?
Lovely.
Hey, you know what's even more insulting than losing? Not having a lower body, or an upper body, or a body.
Yeah, you don't understand this because you didn't have tongues cast on you. You just
Apparently
know
I
the ghoul
did.
head was talking at you in a snark
I knew.
tone of voice.
I don't like. Oh, Stu is undead at the roulette table. I would have never played roulette.
Okay,
Right.
are you gonna play Uno instead?
Oh my gosh, we could have played Uno.
I don't play Uno.
On.
That's significantly better. Yeah, I play
You
Uno.
lose your money playing Uno.
Yeah, I mean, if you'd said there was
Somebody
undead
with
there, I would
horns
not have
and a
played.
tail takes half of the pot.
That's much better. See, I don't have to deal with the undead this way.
Sorry, I forgot to mention that it was goulette, not roulette.
Roulette. Oh my goodness. I'll be right back.
Karen
Alright,
leaves,
so Karen leaves.
frustrated.
Well, that looks like a good money-making opportunity. It only involves, like, maybe murder. But probably something pretty bad.
Sure, I want to go murdering people.
Right? I mean, if we think we can shake them down and not have to kill anyone, it might be worth it.
Yeah, if you guys want to do that, I'll go with, but I want to find this wizard guy.
Too. I mean, I'd like to make money, but not like I don't mind stealing money from people, but like doing
killing
dirty
people or,
deeds
like,
for somebody else. No, I'll
Right.
do dirty deeds for myself, and that's about it.
I'm gonna ask the guy who was talking to Karen, who was that?
You mean the manager?
Yeah, the manager.
That was Karen.
She
Ward
seems like
around
some sort
town.
of bigwig.
Yeah, she's a loan shark that even the organized crime gangs don't cross around here. Only way to
Guess
start
must
an
be some.
independent establishment is to go through a loan shark, or you can be not independent and go through the gangs, and I didn't want to be part of them gangs.
Makes sense. But it must be someone real crazy if they're willing to cross someone that even the organized crime guys won't cross.
There's rumors about what happens to people who cross Karen.
Yeah? What do they say?
say they up and disappear.
I mean, that doesn't sound like a rumor. That sounds like what probably happens. They get
Yeah, well,
disappeared.
I'm not gonna be one to cross Karen. Contract terms are mighty cruel, but I'm paying.
This could be worth.
But she seems like she's in a bigger sort of predicament than usual. She's not usually this frustrated. Come directly to somebody looking for help.
So, what do you think? Does she pay well?
I reckon. She loans big with harsh terms, so maybe there's something to be made.
I'm gonna see if I can like gather some information about exactly who Karen's looking to get money back from this time.
Okay.
Without asking her myself, obviously.
Right.
Yeah, not great.
Actually, there's rumor going around town that Karen's up and flustered about something and that somebody stole her twins, kidnapped them.
Oh. So maybe she's not really looking for money.
And she's she's put a bounty up at the temple.
I'll go check out a bounty at the temple. I don't really have much else to do before the day ends. We need the money to keep, staying here.
So at the temple there is a bounty board for people looking for hits on others.
Uh-huh. So,
This temple's not exactly the sort of temple that you would find
that
in
we'd see normally.
back in Earth.
Yeah, clearly not.
Um, and
But does it say which one's from her? Can I confirm the
yeah,
rumor by looking at the board?
yeah, a lot of the names aren't a lot of the bounties aren't super high. Like you got some like ranging ones from like 50 to 100 gold pieces, and that's
Uh-huh.
the slew for most of them. Um, but there are two notable ones that stick out.
All right. Take a
One is
look at
from
one that
Karen.
sticks out. Okay.
For Ibius the Stinky.
Oh no. Not another stinky thing.
For his head and her 2 twins back safely.
I wonder if she would pay more if she had him alive.
And that's for 5K.
Oh wow.
A lot of money.
Yeah. And who is the other large bounty?
The other bounty is there's a list of names. Uh, um, and it's for the murderer of the listed people.
Yeah, probably not.
The listed people have seem to have been killed, and it looks like there's a serial killer of unknown identity.
Oh, the killer of these people, not just killing a bunch of random dudes.
No, not just killing a bunch of random people.
Okay.
And there's like a picture of like somebody in like a like full plate all that's all black.
Huh. I'm kind of interested in looking into this one. Also. And what's the bounty on this serial killer?
2K.
Is it easy enough to find information about the people they killed? Like, were they skilled or were they linked in any way, or does it just seem to be random?
It's just a list of names on the board right now.
Okay.
You could ask about.
Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm not very good at asking about.
The person you are asking is looking for some sort of compensation. Won't give it to you without that.
Well, I don't know if I want to pay this person who I don't know if can, reliably give me real information.
Yeah, I don't know either. Is there a way we can find that wizard?
Somebody want to help
Out
out?
paying. Like, what are we objectively trying to do right now? Like, I don't know.
Uh, well, we're pretty broke. And if we're gonna ask this wizard for help in this kind of city, we probably are just gonna have to pay him.
Okay.
So I'm thinking if we can get some money or make a name for ourselves, then like might be more easy to draw him out.
So, what Trasa gathers is that while most of these people are like seemingly completely unrelated, uh, all of their bodies had symbols of well-known uh, good deities.
Huh.
So it was like someone doing vigilante justice, maybe?
Against good deities. People who worship, good aligned deities.
Yep.
Oh, okay, sorry, I misunderstood that. I thought there was... Okay, so it's probably...
Well, I mean, it still could be vigilante justice. There's nothing saying that those people are actually good.
Yeah.
And most of them seem to be like the better citizens among Riddleport. Like
Okay.
they were trying to make a niche out of businesses. Like one was a fish shop owner down on the port. One was one of the dwarves that mined the foundry, or mined and worked at the foundry from time to time.
Uh-huh.
And that there's a rumor going around that other people who have been like more upstanding in town have started to leave after they heard that, you know, good people being killed off. It's dangerous for them here.
Well, I think most of you guys should be safe then.
But, like, actually, we should probably try and do something about that.
Okay, yeah.
Because that's a
But
good...
hold on. To stay focused, have we have any leads on Ivan Moran?
Well, okay, so one thing I said earlier is that based on everyone that we've run into so far, there's no reason to believe that somebody who's going to be able to help us that much isn't going to ask for a ton of money.
Reasonable.
And the best way to make a ton of money is these bounty boards, one. Two, it helps us make a name for ourselves in town.
3, it's our only applicable set of skills, it seems.
That's not entirely wrong, yeah.
Gonna pick up work for Karen, or are you gonna hunt down the serial killer?
I think it's one
Um,
case. Just by
Karen
conservation of
is the
GM
serial killer?
No,
No.
who Karen wants us to take down is the serial killer.
I don't think that's
Oh,
true.
okay.
I've seen enough Scooby-Doo. There's only ever one criminal.
Oh, I see. What is this Scooby-Doo you speak of, Zahid?
An ancient series, Tales of Wisdom, of kids who meddle and their hound that is capable of human speech.
An awakened hound?
Clearly.
Would you like to do some investigation or gathering some information on Ibius the Stinky?
Yeah, let's do that too. Because that's for a lot of money.
Gathering information seems like a good idea, but we should be careful because that also seems like the kind of thing that if you gather information and you're too blatant about it, could get you in trouble.
Yeah.
Like
There was
that, like rolling a 5.
Of course.
That's not too bad. There's actually it's interesting because there was a vigilante talent. I was looking at the vigilante class, and they have one that says you can attempt a diplomacy check, and while you're doing it, anyone no one notices that you're trying to do it unless they can succeed on a sense motive versus your bluff check that you get a +4 bonus on in addition to your normal bluff roll. So yeah, it makes it so you can actually go around and get information without anyone knowing you're actually trying to gather it.
That's cool.
This character doesn't have that though.
It would be very convenient right now.
Yeah.
Word is that Ibius the Stinky is a recluse wizard.
Oh no.
Maybe it's the same
crap.
wizard we're looking for.
Probably not, because that guy's Ivan Moron. Clearly, they can't be the same person. Oh
Also,
man, if
I
it's the
would
same
feel
guy.
really bad if it is, because, like, I really think we need to go home, but
Well, yeah.
They think he lives, somewhere out near, the refuse heap on the other side of the mountains.
Well, that's gross.
Jacob, watch the boat. I think that's our only lead, though.
Yeah, I think he might be easier to track down than the serial killer, unless we, like, try to bait out the serial killer ourselves. But I think, like, just having a mark isn't going to be enough. Well, you'd have to go around doing good deeds.
Like rescuing things for people for Karen?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Is that good, though, or is that an evil act?
I mean, like, kidnapping children isn't a good act, usually.
Right, but
Neither is killing people.
justice system.
Right.
Here in Riddleport, whoever pays the best and can get the best bounties, whoever has the strength.
Can we go to a different town?
Yeah, it's a relatively lawless place.
Right.
Well.
So basically, we're gonna have to get our hands dirty no matter what we do. I think hunting down a serial killer is probably less evil.
I'd agree with that.
Okay.
Now, that being said, I don't think, rescuing children is terribly evil either. Even if
That's
the
fair.
mother is not a savory individual, it doesn't mean that they're terrible.
Right, so let's rescue the kids, because that'll help bait the serial killer that we're good people.
Hold up, are they even kids?
That's a good
Oh, I don't
follow-up
know.
question.
That is
They might be
relative follow-up.
they might be her adult children, to be fair, and they might actually be
Yeah.
terrible people.
Well, in which case
That's
it's
a good point.
unfortunate we find them dead.
I don't know.
That would be out of the character for me.
Yeah.
No sense.
Rumor is that they're infants.
Oh, then
Okay,
they're
good.
innocent. They're good.
Yeah. If it was Crusader Kings 2, we would we would hate them because that's how it works in the world of CK2 is that you hate babies because they have diplomacy 0.
True.
No babies are likable unless they happen to be an attractive baby or a genius baby that you'd happen to know automatically. Like,
Hey, have you ever roomed with a baby? It's pretty easy to find them unlikable.
yeah. And it's just like funny like how easy murder plots are when the target's a baby in that game because it's just like, yeah, it's based on your diplomacy.
Hey, babies are known for their
Like,
stellar self-defense skills.
yeah, that definitely is part of it too. They also have 0 intrigue. Anyway, I don't know which one. The other option we could consider is which ones we think is gonna be easier to find. I feel like the finding the kids is also more like concrete to look for.
Right. Yeah,
Also, it's
let's
worth more
do
money.
some.
So,
Yeah, that's the other thing I was thinking.
Karen might also have more information.
That's true. She is extremely well known
maybe there was a
and has a
ransom.
lot of. Yeah. We could go try and hunt down Karen, though I'm pretty sure, like, people know where she is. I'm sure she's not hard to find since she's a moneylender.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go look for Karen, I guess. I think that's a fine thing to be doing.
Found Karen.
Hold on, guys. We have to be careful about this. Which one of us is the manager of the party in case she has to speak with us?
Ooh, I think that actually might be you.
Ah, crap.
I mean, unless you want me in control.
That's also not acceptable.
That would be pretty funny, though. It's like, get me your manager. It's like this 17-year-old.
Yeah,
Or
sure.
however
Here's
old you
the
actually
manager.
are.
I went up in the ranks fast.
Clearly, we should
Just-
all be managers of different departments.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
It's the only way.
Some
I
places
officially
do
declare
that, right?
myself head of boat services.
They make like everybody a manager. But we still get paid like minimum wage, despite being managers.
You can go over to Karen's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Head on over to Karen's. Uh-oh. Let's set that back to the map. And, there are some, armed guards, and they say, only the manager or person in charge is allowed in.
Only
The rest of
the
you are gonna have to wait
manager.
outside.
Who has
Speak
the
to
highest
managers
diplomacy?
or
Is that
CEOs
Trasa?
only.
I'm +9.
Oh, that's a lot. So is it actually
I am a
Tahiti?
Kothan.
Wait, what are we asking about? Plus what?
Who has the highest diplomacy? The highest diplomacy is
Oh, I have a
clearly the
+9.
manager. Oh, you and
Uh-oh.
Tahiti can have a diplomacy off.
Who has
We
the
gonna roll
higher
It's
up
not that
actual
I'm
charisma?
likable, it's just people get tired of me yelling at them.
Oh.
Wait, clearly we're manager and assistant manager, and we do good cop, bad cop on everything.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm the
Who's the
irrational
manager?
one.
Not the assistant's not allowed in.
I have 16
think-
K. What's yours?
Wait, does that mean you have ranks in it?
I do.
18.
Oh, wow.
That
Oh.
you go.
There you go, Secret.
Are you
You're
sure
You're
the
you
manager.
want
I'm
this?
assistant manager.
Okay.
No,
That's a
but
good question.
I make my assistant
but
manager
charisma
do most
decided-
of the talking, and yeah.
Okay.
Nope, only manager is allowed in.
Oh shit. You go. You don't want me going.
I guess I just got promoted.
Unless you guys want this
Yeah,
to be a big
she's-
waste of
she's
time.
the manager of I. Yeah, no. Clearly, Rhea is the manager of the IT department. You can tell because she's young. None of us know how to use computers.
And
That's
bitch
fair,
and
I have
gripe
no
about
clue.
every question you have.
Hey, someone left
Okay.
a keyboard on my ship. I have no clue what I'm supposed to do with this.
Can't believe it. This is so obvious.
Oh goodness.
Okay. You coming in, Zahid?
I go in. Pray for me.
Zahid goes in. The party is separate.
I die.
You do not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is better than expected. There's that word.
And Karen is looking over documents on her desk.
Does tongues let me read documents?
Yes.
Okay.
In my world, it does. If you're able to understand languages, that includes written systems as well.
Tongues normally not let it. I can put comprehend on you too.
In Matt's game, he says it doesn't.
Oh, I'll have to read the spell to find out.
And look, in my experience in D&D, it varies from edition to edition, so that's why I asked.
I think it's not specific in its wording in the spell description, so it's up to the GM's purview. It's a higher level spell than
It is very
languages,
specific about its wording. It says speak and understand spoken, so it is very specific. Plus, there's comprehend languages where you can understand anything written, but yeah, it is pretty specific with those words. But yeah,
So I need both. I need tongues to speak and languages to read.
not in Mantis's game, no.
You can read. It's a higher level
Okay.
spell than comp. It just allows you to speak as well as understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't see the point in taking both, especially since, like, most of my casters are...
Most of the time you already have it, because most of the time people who pick up tongues had already picked up comprehend earlier on or something.
The tongues witch hex gives you both. Gives you
Yeah.
comprehend languages at lower level, and then it also gives you tongues
Right, yeah.
as part of it.
Anyway, these look to be, like, financial records. It looks like she's looking for the people she's lent out the most money. And she's now thoroughly looking at her contracts to see which one of them's have the clauses for hitman, like, pay okay.
Well, I'm not really a legalese expert. My sort of negotiations are more of the bartering and the don't ask too many questions about where this olive oil came from type.
Yeah. Are you looking to sell her olive oil?
Are we?
You can tell that she doesn't seem to be in the mood for that right now.
No, my keen mercantile sense tells me to do that after I return her children to her. Because you know what goes great with children?
Olive oil.
Pasta.
Oil?
Olive oil. For frying. Wait, what?
Frying, of course.
Oh god. My party is turning CE in their snarky comments.
Only in our snarky comments.
Everything is fine here.
Yeah, clearly there's nothing wrong.
Look, we're supposed to be going gradually more insane. It's just reflective here, Mantis.
Yeah, all of us have second personalities that make snarky comments.
Being a
They don't
PC
actually
with
get
my
me
mental
I was
screen
just saying,
time.
oh no. Oh
Oh,
no isn't
no.
necessarily bad.
Oh no.
Like there's, as you've, George Takei and his, like, oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah. Anyway. So, she looks up over her reading glasses at you. Yes, make it quick, I'm very busy right now.
So I was under the impression, at least from the casino, that you are in the market for mercenaries to take care of something for you.
Indeed.
Then
Tell
I
me, are
happen
you
to
up
have.
for the snuff?
I most certainly am. I have experience in maritime operations, shore operations, and am more than skilled with a blade. On top of that, I have a crew of equally skilled, although more skilled in the mystic arts, compatriots, and
Hey,
one
we
who is
killed a
very good with
dragon.
knives. And we did kill a dragon back in Oakenwatch just recently, yes.
I don't know where the hell that is. How big was the dragon?
GM, how big was the dragon?
Your size, body-wise.
Large. I mean, huge.
Oh, wait, it was a bigger dragon, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I give it.
Yeah.
I give a description of the dragon that makes it sound suitably impressive, and leave out the fact that it didn't have a breath weapon.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, look. Here's the deal. This aloof wizard had the business operation that he sold me. Hasn't turned any profit. I've sunk in more, and I want my money out. But he wasn't having any of that. He killed my kid's babysitter and sold my twins in exchange for me giving him more money. What the hell is that all about?
So, do you have your children at this point, or?
No, he kidnapped them.
Ah, well, this sounds like a fellow who needs to lose a few fingers in order from left to right.
Just take off his head for me, will ya?
I suppose we can do that. Do you have any leads on whereabouts and where he might be? And let's discuss payment.
Last I heard, he was off in some tower by the city's junkyard slash trash pit.
Sounds like a lovely part
Said
of
he
town.
had some sort of some sort of place where he was making things that he was gonna sell off. Gonna be revolutionary, the new house butlers or something. I don't think it worked out. He hasn't given me a cent of my money back.
Well, we'll have your children back in no time. I will need to confer with my compatriots, but we still need to discuss the issue of us being paid.
Well, it's on the bounty board. Will, you missed that
Oh,
part.
how
'cause
much?
you
Okay,
grabbed it.
my bad. I don't say that because I obviously was briefed by my companions after I got back from the bathroom.
Yes.
In character.
Right.
Um, well, I assume you guys picked something that was suitably high paying.
Yeah, it's 5,000
5K.
gold pieces.
Can you offer us any sort of insights into what this wizard typically would cast in terms of spells, or what other sort of defenses he might have?
He might have some of those quote unquote revolutionary butler things laying around.
Constructs, lovely.
Yeah, those sound like they are not great for swashbuckling against.
It'll be fine. You deal damage.
Do I deal damage to constructs, though?
I don't know, probably. Don't you have power attack?
I mean, I do, but I have the feeling that I'm not going to be very good at parrying.
Oh, sure.
Why?
Because I have the feeling they're going to be big.
Okay.
That was Mantis making a
That's
note
not
of they're big
unreasonable
now.
seeing my game.
The last constructs weren't like giant Egyptian statues, or at least we thought they were going to be.
You thought so. I don't think
Yeah.
you fought any, though.
We've definitely fought that weird dragon statue, though. Or no, it just yelled at us.
Will wasn't there for that.
Oh, yeah. We fought a dragon. Well, we got yelled at by a dragon statue. It insulted us a lot.
Did nothing else, though.
No.
She,
All right, well-
she makes you up a rough map of the area, This is where I'm pretty sure he's at.
All right. Well, we've got an idea of pretty rough areas. Let's scope that area out, shall we? I go
The
to my
sooner it
crew.
is, the better.
Let's
There
scope
might
the
Let's
be
get
area.
on
other
our way
people
then.
working on this case too. I did post a public bounty. It's not just you who might be after this guy.
Oh.
That's fine. We'll
Yeah,
just
but
get in first.
yeah, we're just better than everyone else.
I'm not going to disagree to that.
Right?
I mean, look, we are honestly, we have experience no one else in this world has.
It's true. We have experience of a different
That's
world.
true.
Never mind the fact we lack some of the most basic experience people in this world have.
That is also true.
It's fine. It'll work out.
It's fine.
I mean, like, what?
Okay.
How many people in this world have experience slaying a dragon? That's all I'm trying to say.
Depends on how common dragons are here. Oh, I thought of like, I don't think this is how it works in Galarian, but my new headcanon for dragons is they're all born as kobolds, and once a kobold accumulates a significant enough amount of wealth, it turns into a dragon.
Oh yeah, no, that's not what happens at all.
I know it's not what happened, but it's my new headcanon.
Okay.
That's not how it happens in Galarian, but you could do that in another world, perhaps.
Yeah, yeah.
Sounds like Pokemon evolution. It's like once you max out its wealth
Yeah.
stat, and you give it enough happiness.
Like, the kobold boss eventually turns into a dragon once it accumulates enough wealth. So my headcanon is the Green Dragon's horde was taken on by the newest kobold, or like the headest honcho of the kobolds, and he became like a dragon.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure
Well, I
nothing bad
guess
I'm
will
pretty
we
sure
learned
it's
this
actually
somehow.
they just take it to the nearest, like the closest nearby dragon to offer as like
Protection.
worship duties, like sacrifice. You're pretty sure that Ibius the Stinky lives over here.
Okay. Um, well, we should probably head over in that direction, but probably the next day. Since by now it would be, in theory, pretty late.
I used a number of spells so that we can talk.
Talking's hard.
It is.
I'm not sure whoever said talking's a free action, but clearly it's an action that takes spell slots.
Yeah. Down here.
So the next time I'm a wizard that's playing a game, I want Mantis's to-do list, which is whenever we get a quest, it specifies exactly what we need to do to complete the quest, and automatically checks off things that we've accomplished.
Oh, that's a
Wait a
spell.
second. Aren't you playing a sorcerer in my game?
I said a wizard. The next time I'm playing
Fair
a
enough.
wizard.
Yeah.
That is not worth a sorcerer's spells, like known spells. for.
No.
Those are few and far between. A wizard who can prepare it every time they get a complicated quest? Yes, please.
Sounds like a high-level div spell.
I was thinking maybe like a 4 or a 3.
That's fair.
So you guys go back to the casino, you rest up for the night. You're heading out the next morning?
Obviously.
Sounds good.
Put tongues on myself and Zaid.
When? It's gonna take you some time to get to Ibius the Stinkies.
And we think we're gonna be near civilization.
Okay. I mean, he isn't near civilization.
Well,
Then we can put tongues up after we beat the snot out of him.
Okay.
Or right before. Either way.
Or
I'll
right
have,
before? Okay.
I'll have Connell manifested.
Okay. You rest up. Your next day, are you making your way to Ibius the Stinkies, like, right after you prepare spells and eaten and stuff?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. You get there at about 11, and you see 3 familiar faces, like, on the way there as well.
How familiar are these faces?
They're the guys that tried to get some money out of you.
Oh, right, there were 3 of them. I thought there were 4 of them for some reason.
No, there were 3 of them.
Oh, okay. Like, they're also heading out that way, or are they, like...
Yeah, they're like, you find them like on the road to Ibius
Oh,
the Stinkies.
this'll be good. Hold on a second. I would like to sneak up on them and proceed to reclaim the 100 copper pieces.
They have not the 100 copper pieces that you
Yeah, I was
stole
gonna say, I
from
don't
them.
think it's them.
Figured. Whatever they have now,
You
though.
sneak up. You notice they do not have any coin purses on them.
Then I'm going to jump out shouting at them in my regular language, which they don't understand.
They seem terrified and run away.
I
my.
feel very satisfied with myself.
There are now rumors of a crazy man with a scimitar who speaks in tongues as
Well,
the
that's
potential
true.
serial killer.
He does
Well, it's a
speak
good
in
thing that
tongues. Like, he
they've got
speaks
me
well
there.
with tongues.
So there's now a tick on Zahid's head for potentially being the serial killer. Watch out.
Funny thing
Uh-oh.
To be
about the
fair, I
speak in
have killed a
tongues
lot
is
of
because
things.
he has that on it, the other person just knows what he's saying. Regardless. Because of the spell.
When
He
it has
doesn't
it
even
on,
know.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't know.
But he doesn't have it on right now, right?
You don't?
I just jumped at him shouting in Arabic.
Yeah.
When is this happening?
On the
When you're
road
getting
to
close
the...
to Ibius the Stinkies.
Stinky.
And it's pretty stinky here. Everybody make me a fortitude save.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
I'm good at the... Never mind.
Everybody's fine.
Oh, nice.
It smells awful. You are not sickened. As you smell the putrid smell of waste coming out of this marsh that looks like there's just been like years and years of trash thrown into. You think this might be
Lovely.
the dump for the city.
Yeah. Well, that's gross.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
And you do see a tower up ahead on the road that looks like it's in somewhat disrepair, but also looks like it's been
Oh,
patched
boy.
up by like various sheets of metal.
All right, I got a question. Does the build of that tower look similar to our man Steve? That was his name, right? For some reason, it's not on my sheet.
No, it looks
Okay,
different
good.
than Steve's tower. Steve's tower was a lot more natural in its disrepair. This looks like it's been repaired, but not with what you would build towers out of.
Uh,
It almost seems like Steve invited the disrepair into his tower, so only people who
uh,
were really resilient could come find him. Did you ever eat his cookies, by the way?
I think we did.
They were good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did.
We made you feel relaxed and mellow, and made you want to eat some more stuff.
I see.
Okay.
So, uh, how we
I'd
approach
like to
Stinky's
stealth
tower.
up.
Okay.
It's not a great roll, but still a pretty decent number.
And it looks like there's a stairway that goes up to a door for this tower is mostly square. And it's not
Okay.
really a tower as you're getting closer. It's more of like a 3-story house.
Oh, sure.
And it looks like there's some sort of contraption on the roof.
I'm gonna cast a
But I don't know what that
spell,
is.
put the tongues on
Okay.
us, and then comprehend languages on the other two. Unless they want to talk.
No, that's fine.
No, that's fine. I don't need to talk.
I could relay what I want. You know, like if I understand it, I can relay. I can say
Okay.
stuff to you guys to tell them, right?
Alright, so 2 languages and 2
Yep.
tongues. I guess perception before we approach.
The issue with comprehend languages is it's personal.
Is it?
Oh, is
Is
it?
it
Oh.
really?
Yeah, that's the problem
Yep.
then.
Bullshit. What the fuck? Well,
That's rough.
yeah, that's rough. We're translating because I might want my heroisms
Yeah.
today.
Yep.
That is fine.
Perception before we like approach the porch and shit for like I don't know holes in
Yeah.
it.
There don't seem to be any holes. Um,
I'm gonna put false
What
light
about
by the
traps?
coddle.
there don't seem to be any traps on it either.
Well, that's good news.
Pulling up your characters and putting them onto a map.
How dare you?
If Roll20 would cooperate with me.
Yeah, it was actually Roll20 saying, "How dare you?"
Please? Please roll 20.
No.
As you get closer, you also think you hear the sound of crying babies.
Oh no. Well, it's probably good at least that they're.
Well, the good news is that right now, we have someone with tongues up so they understand what the babies are saying.
Good point. What are they saying?
I don't know if tongues works that. I don't think it does, but
They might be happy babies, so. Happy babies.
Tears of joy.
I don't have children, so I don't know these things.
I mean, I don't speak baby, so
Aren't they happy all the time? I don't know. That's what they say. Children are happy.
clearly, right?
I didn't update Connell's sheet, so let me do that here. Okay. Pulling you guys to a map. You hear the babies. You maybe make it onto the porch. You guys are on the porch, at least from right here. And let me permanently change Connell's sheet so that I don't have to keep adjusting his... token. Okay. You guys all should be full health. You guys haven't had any, like, real combat for a while. So, I haven't moved you to this list. Yes, I have.
Okay.
And there's a door in front of you. With, like, 15 different knobs, whistles, and buttons on it.
Oh no.
why would
Good
you
thing
need
we're just
buttons on the
knocking.
door?
Wait, are we knocking?
That's what we should do, right? Or wait, I don't know. I mean, are we just
No,
busting
are
in?
we trying to like? Aren't we?
We
Just
hear the
trying
babies
to, like,
crying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They seem to be crying from one of the upper floors.
You know, I wonder if one of us knocking here. Well, Jane, how's your climbing? Could you just like extract the babies and?
I'm okay at climbing. It's a max
'Cause I
skill,
figure-
but my strength has a penalty.
Because I figure, the rogue's probably the best bet at getting some babies in and out. An inverse kidnapping, because the intent is to get them to their legal guardian. Actually, I think an inverse kidnapping would be giving people children unexpectedly.
Yes, the stork.
Or, like, leave it like Superman.
Oh yeah, I forgot
True.
about that. Superman Returns was not a good movie.
Are you knocking, or are you busting the door down? Or are you going in some other way?
I think that's what we're deciding now.
I think if we are knocking, we should have people sneaking in at the same time.
I'm
Ooh.
refreshing the page because I tried
Hold on,
editing the temporary health on my token like 5 minutes ago and it still hasn't responded.
Hold on, if we're knocking, we should pretend we're like IRS auditors here. Or just, we're lawyers here to serve a notice because there's been a breach of contract between him and Karen.
Okay.
But you said the babies are crying from upstairs. Is there like an obvious window or something?
You're looking and you can't see one.
Wow, they're really loud if we can hear them.
A testament to
But
their
it might be
lungs.
coming from one of like the patches that has like steel covering it.
They probably
Like
got that lung
rusted
capacity
steel.
from their mother.
Probably.
Well, let's think.
I guess if you do want to like go in and like do this reverse kidnapping thing, keep in mind that the job was also to deal with this guy too. So
That's fair. You know what? Let's not sit down in negotiations and then do the completely unscrupulous surprise round.
Okay.
Well, he
You knock on
probably
the
knows
door.
that people are all going on it after his head, right?
Probably, but that's why we pretend we're lawyers here to serve a court notice.
What? But they don't have the law.
It's a new system they're
Right.
trying out.
New system called lawyering.
Right?
Yes, and there are rules to it. So people are called rules lawyers.
I see. Who's knocking on the door?
I have the most hit points.
Yeah, well, let me check if it's trapped.
Please.
Okay.
Like, we did, also, I get an automatic roll for traps. Within 10 feet, I think. That's how that works. I can't pull up, like I said, my sheet still won't pull up. The full thing won't, so.
You don't think it's trapped?
Okay. Doesn't seem trapped.
Alrighty. I knock.
You knock. The door, like, cranks, turns, and does a little thing, and it sort of manifests a face.
That's weird. Stab it.
Oh, man.
Me
Quick!
Who are
Hold
you?
on. We're here on the party of the first part, that's Karen, here due to a breach of contract between the party of the second part, that's you, in regards to the kidnapping of children and business endeavors. We would like to come in so that we could probably begin negotiations for the settlement of this rather than the extended violence that would otherwise take place.
All matters relating to Karen. Show payment first, then leave.
I flash some of the platinum pieces from my purse.
Does not add up to agreed upon price.
Well,
Please
sounds like it's
leave.
violence time.
We gonna knock the door down?
I guess. Yeah.
They said please.
oh, it's true. We gotta think about this more than.
Yeah, clearly.
Let's knock the door down. Being louder.
Or go up.
Climb up.
Yeah.
Is there an open window?
There's steel-plated
It's in
windows.
disrepair.
True. Okay. Not my ideal approach.
Well, to be fair, it's not mine either.
What kind of is this? Just a wood door? I'll just break it down.
Is it a wood door?
No.
It's a good thing I have
a
a
metal
grappling hook.
door, and it has made a face out of itself, and it is talking to you.
Then we'll break a window.
Yo, Jacob Marley, that's
Whatever.
enough.
Okay, well, we could just try and climb.
There are no
But, like I
windows
said,
on the
even though
bottom
it's a
floor?
max skill, I'm not great.
Please leave the premises.
Are there any windows on the bottom floor?
On the bottom floor? No.
Yeah, I guess that's our option then, if we don't have a way to break down a metal door.
Yeah, let's go climbing. Where's the quickest? Where's the like lowest level thing that I can see that's slightly open?
As far as you can tell, the tower seems to be like all pasted up, but this door is like pretty insistent on getting you to leave, and it actually deconstructs itself into like a humanoid figure and starts going wee oo wee oo.
Oh.
You guys can roll.
Talking about
initiative.
Nintendo's less successful consoles won't deter us.
Oh, dang it. I had my character sheets open, but I had to refresh. So now they're not. Damn
Rip.
it.
I'd be fast, but
basically-
I'd be rolling
I'm
low.
basically only using them for initiative, but
Yeah, I'm really glad right now that I've got like almost all my sheet on Roll20.
Yeah, I've been having trouble with Mythweavers tonight.
Yep.
And you can hear more like electronic voices going wee oo wee oo wee oo.
me and
In the
Paul are gonna
tower.
trade initiatives. Put me at, what did I roll? 1? Oh my god, I tried to edit something on Roll20 and it was a terrible mistake. I should have known better.
I think you guys are gonna go before this guy.
Well, that's good.
I'm not. Because me
You
and
are.
Connell both rolled
Yeah,
super
you
low.
are.
It's
Oh, okay.
it's moving on 2.
I'm gonna start my oven. I'm gonna cook some children.
Oh god. Oh no.
Apparently me and Connell have the same initiative
Wait,
bonus.
where's... Oh, Will forgot to select his token.
I'm bad at that, sorry.
I gotcha.
Thank you.
But look, this one's not even large.
It's
Ha
not.
you fool.
And it looks like it's made out of, like, scrap metal and junk. It's pretty smelly, though.
Stupid refuse golems.
Maybe that's why they're not selling. Zahid, you're up.
I think I would like to hit him.
Okay.
But to maximize flanking potential, I'm going to 5-foot step forward and then hit it.
That's a wall.
Then I am not going to do that.
Oh, no, that's actually mostly not a wall. You can do so.
Okay, then I do that. And I full round him.
Okay.
Oh, I need to turn off my buffs from last time. Give me a second. All right, there we go. There you go.
That is a crit confirm.
And I take it my 12 misses.
Your 12 does miss. I am just checking. I do not think constructs are immune to crit here, unless they specifically say so.
Oh, sweet.
Or precision damage.
Again, sweet.
Oh no. That's precision
That's
damage
correct.
is
They
that
are
thing that I
not
like to
immune.
do. Yeah, I was
So
really
yes, your
surprised when
crit
I heard
goes
that.
through, as does your precision damage. Not all of your damage goes through, though. But
Feels like
Hardness.
DR.
Dun dun dun.
yeah, there's hardness. Let's see, what is that? 25 plus 7, 32. So it looks like a good chunk of your damage does go through. Jane.
Alright, well, this is where we're going. In the optimal pathing, so I don't get smacked.
Okay.
Then we're gonna give him the old stab.
Okay. That'll hit. Give me your sneak attack.
Okay. Alright, actually, hold on. That should be two lower. I
It still hits.
unclicked okay, yeah, I unclicked Inspired Courage, so that means the damage is too higher also.
Right. Nobody's been inspired
Oh,
yet.
yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. So
Yeah.
it's 9 damage.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me your sneak attack. You still hit.
9
So
damage.
18 minus some. This thing's not looking too hot. You, like, threw a bunch of pieces of scrap off of it. Tross, are you going first or is Connell going first?
I swapped with Connell, so. The initial these those
So
numbers are
Connell's...
correct. Those numbers are
Oh,
correct.
those numbers were correct.
I already swapped the numbers, yeah.
Okay. Trassa, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna cast shield on Connell.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Rhea, you're up.
Performance time. I start yelling. Oh, you aren't threatening us, boys.
Connell, you're up.
And I move. Yeah.
That somehow makes me feel more courageous.
Yeah.
You know,
Very.
extremely courageous.
Exactly. Alright, so Inspire Courage, I can turn that on Connell here then. Make sure that he's got Piranha Strike, which he does. He's gonna move up and he's gonna do one slam. Probably
I'm
misses.
just gonna call you all
That'll
boys,
miss.
even though we're mostly girls.
Hey,
This thing
that's
is
fun.
not super hard to hit, but that will miss.
Yep.
Is gonna become a mobster.
Hey, I don't approve of becoming mobsters. We're already pirates.
This guy's going to slam
Mobster
once at
pirates.
Jane and once at Zahid. First one at Jane.
Alright.
20 hit.
That is a hit.
Give me a fortitude save. Oh, he maxed his damage.
Oh, that's a lot.
Oh, sorry.
And I'm not.
That's not a D8, that's a D6.
Oh,
That's significantly less.
yeah. Alright, so that's not a very high number.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, uh-oh. Is this a theme with my characters now? I failed on what, like 4 fort saves last Sunday?
Okay.
Maybe?
As his slam cuts into you, like hits you, you also feel like scraping rusty metal.
Ugh.
Tetanus.
That's not good.
Get your tetanus shot.
And then at Zahid.
I'm gonna parry.
Okay. Hey, at least he's consistent. You do so? Are you going
Yeah.
to riposte?
I would like to do that very much.
Do so. You hit it, you knock it down.
Does it get up again?
You're
No,
gonna
it
panache
doesn't.
point
Nope.
back.
Darn right. Panache is a river. You gotta spend panache to make panache.
And you can see into this room now. I'm going to end up revealing staircases because I'm, like,
Using block reveals. It's...
using block reveals. And you see that there's another one going wee that looks like it's moved in on this round. Like it's moving towards you.
Okay, so I guess that's my initiative.
Yep.
I'm going to move to the door and I guess ready in action for as if it walks through to hit it.
Okay. Jane.
Well, I'm slightly annoyed about the fact that I probably have tetanus now. But I think I'm gonna set up a position right over here and do the same thing as Zahid.
Okay. Drasa.
I guess I'll move in. And I don't know if there's any spells I want to cast here or not. I guess if nothing else, I can move in. Move in a little bit further, and I can throw a telekinetic projectile at this thing. Probably won't do anything, but you know, it's free. Let's see, I just have Inspire Courage for my chances to hit there. Versus regular AC, so that misses.
Yes, that misses. It bonks off of it.
Yeah, that's fine.
And Rhea.
Okay. We're going in,
Would you like to acknowledge this thing?
Sure. What is it? Arcana?
Yeah. You think this is a junk golem? They are known to, be immune to magic, except for a few specific spells. If you cast Greased on them, it's as if they're hasted. If you cast Rusting Grasp, it deals damage. If you cast Shatter, it dazes it for a round. And you know that they have some DR that can be overcome by adamantine.
Okay.
Also known as hardness.
Yes.
And I know it needs sight to attack. Yes?
Probably.
Okay. Let's see here. Continue performance. We'll do that. And then
And you hear more, we use more than just the one that you see in the room ahead of you.
yeah, that was pretty much all I needed to know right there. I'm gonna come up here and make Zaid a hero. Have heroism.
Okay.
Nice.
Connell.
He's going to move. I don't know if this thing's actually gonna move into into that flank like you guys want, but yeah, I don't want to run into that spot either. So I'll have Connell ready in action. If it does happen to run into here, I'll take an attack. But oh, you know what I could do? If he moves up here, oh no, I can't do that. Never mind. Okay, yeah, we're good. I'll just ready in action if he does happen to come up far enough. And if he doesn't, then I'll just 5-foot step next turn for a full attack.
You see some more Wii getting closer. You see another one come into the room. Another two come into the room. And this one, it looks like it's like about to like belch something, and it throws up on you. Give
That's
me a
great.
reflex save, all of you.
Ugh.
Okay, so
Okay.
here's something. Anyone that's within, actually, this is everybody because everyone's within 10 feet.
Do Jane and I get any benefit from the
Connell.
walls we're crouched against?
Zahid does. Jane doesn't.
It's fine, I'm fine.
There's a 1.
You
Alright,
don't get any
so-
benefit.
People that are in range of Connell, I think, get a bonus as well. Let me double check how that works again. It's a fairly new ability you picked up.
Let me know because I might need it. What kind of
Defending
save
aura.
was
Allies
this?
in
A reflex?
allies within 10 feet get a +2 AC bonus, deflection bonus, and +2 saving throws. Wait, is that in there? Or is that just CMD?
Shoot, I would
It
have
says
actually
saving
not
throws
been
when I
hit
click
earlier,
it.
huh?
Mine's a 13. Then
Yeah, well, it's a deflection bonus, so it doesn't. It only effectively will count as a +1. That's weird. So the description for it says allies in the aura gain +2 AC and saving throws, but when I click the little question mark to read more text on it, it just says AC and CMD and all saving throws. Okay, there it is. Okay, so yeah, +2 to all saving throws. It's untyped, it looks like, too, which is really good. So I'll do Connell's first.
Okay, so you all save except for Zahid, who rolled a 1. Actually, I haven't seen Connell and
Right,
Cross's roll.
figuring my math out before I did. So that's Connell's.
Connell saves.
And then mine's gonna be a lot lower. Is this number correct?
Zahid would have saved if it was a skill check, but it's not. You rolled a 1.
Alright, there's mine. It's Tross's is 18. Which is actually better, even though a bonus is way
Okay.
lower.
So I think Jane is fine. Everybody except Zahid takes half of this. You guys got some acid. So 6 damage, except for everybody who did not save, as in Zahid, and half of that for everybody who did, unless you have evasion.
Like,
Or, yeah. So we take 3 then. That's those of us that.
You take 3.
Is that me?
Except for
Oh, that's
Zahid,
10 hit
who
points.
takes 6.
That's not too
Ow.
bad.
And this thing's dumb as fuck, so it proceeds to walk in right here. So
Well,
we can
it's gonna
melee
die.
something next round.
Oh, it doesn't walk all the way in.
No,
That's
it's not that dumb.
unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
The lack of flanking, yeah.
Well, it's still there. It's still in the door.
I'm gonna try and one round this guy.
That's their turn. Zahid.
I'm gonna try and one round this guy.
Okay.
Eat bronze.
Crit does not confirm. 2 attacks go through. So what is that total? 20 and 21.
Correct.
You do a significant chunk of damage to it. Jane.
Can I like tumble and sneak past, like to be here? Even though I'm
You
aware that
can.
that's dangerous.
You can try and tumble through its square. It's harder.
Oh, right,
But you
it's
can.
it's square. Okay, I'm just gonna attack it twice. Twice. Now I am inspired.
Okay.
Well, that second attack is a nat
23
1 and a nat
hits.
1.
Not a lot of damage goes through.
Oh well.
What, Wish Knife's not adamantium?
I
No.
don't know what Wish Knife is. He's something though. Something alright.
Trust it.
Alright, there's enough of these things now that I think it's justified to cast haste on the party. Everyone has haste.
Nice.
Also, we're all grouped up enough for it, so.
I'll be right back.
And I'm gonna move over the side a little bit. But yeah, everyone has haste.
Ooh.
Raya.
Um, I'm gonna cast a spell and continue my
Wish
performance.
Knife is the psychopath.
I
Yeah,
put glitter
I knew
dust
that.
on the 2 constructs in the back.
Okay.
DC
They need
16 will.
They need big number.
Oh, are these peons?
That guy rolled a modified 9. Ah, that guy's fine.
All
He
right.
got a big number.
So one cannot see, and the other is just very glittery.
Yep. Can you draw the circle,
I mean,
please? Okay, I need to do one more. That guy's also blind.
So the guy around that was around the corner that got hit.
Yep. I'm deleting the circle now.
okay.
Connell!
Connell is going to 5-foot step, and he gets his dutiful strike ability because this thing attacked me.
Yep.
So he's gonna do some big damages here, or hopefully he's gonna do some big damages here. It's got a lot of bonuses on right now. All right. First attack.
That'll hit. That'll hit. Okay, that'll hit.
Alright,
You
so
down
bonus
this
attack.
thing.
Just 3 attacks.
These
And
duders.
5 foot. 5 foot stepped, so that's all you can do.
This guy, like, Wii U's over here.
I'm back.
This
And
guy
runs into the wall 'cause
Wii
he's
U's
blind.
over here. This guy Wii U's over here. And they're gonna try and make their will saves again. That guy doesn't. That guy doesn't. They're still blind.
One of them isn't, though.
Yeah. Zahid. Oh no. Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack. That crit confirms. Let's see. That is 37. Blind one's not liking that. Jane.
Okay. So, at the very least, I'm moving here.
Okay.
The one that's
I
blind,
guess-
you get sneak attack dice on.
Yeah. I was trying to think if I wanted to move out of the way so Connell could definitely get in,
No, don't worry
but I
about
don't think there's a very effective way for me to get through there. So yeah, I'm just gonna attack the blind one.
it. You can just move up into this square.
Oh yeah, that too. Smart.
You never was gonna do that.
Yeah, haste is +1 attack. Right?
Only if you full attack, but yeah. Oh, +1 to the
Oh.
attack roll too. Yeah.
Yeah,
does
to the
do that.
roll. Oh no, I accidentally zoomed out roll 20.
I found out that if I do anything on roll 20, it's like, oh no, that was a mistake. Although actually, this
Right.
map has been pretty snappy for me. I've been able to like zoom in and out, no problem, move tokens around. So it's just if I modify a number, it freaks out. Like when I try to change my initiative or change my health, it's like, no, don't do that.
Alright, we're gonna manually add the +1 afterwards, with this one.
Okay.
Just because I don't want to set up a whole new buff to check. Right now. Does that hit? So
That'll hit.
23. For 15 additional sneak attack damage.
It's pretty good.
Deal a pretty big chunk of
Yeah.
damage. Drasa.
I don't know that there's a whole lot that I want to do. I'm just gonna move in kind of behind this corner here and not do anything else. I'm just gonna move. I'll move up and take a total defense.
Sure
There we
thing.
go.
What kind of
Yeah.
bonus is that to hit bonus on in haste anyway?
Untyped.
Yeah, I think it's.
Or
Yeah,
speed
I thought it was
bonus.
untyped also. I don't think there is such thing as a speed bonus.
I think it's like its own bonus. I don't know.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
there's
no, so
like there are a
everyone's gonna
couple of spells that say if you have haste, you do not also gain the benefit from this spell.
Got it.
or like you choose the higher one. So there's like blessing of fervor and haste like sort of overlap. Like you would take the higher of the two.
Okay.
Secret?
Oh, okay. So we got some lines. We got some. I'm just gonna continue my performance and. Yeah, I don't want to spend a whole lot of resources right now. So I'm gonna continue the performance. And I will.
Okay.
Okay, let's be specific. I will ready an action to cast a spell on a humanoid creature if it steps into the room.
Okay.
Alright, I think Connell is just gonna eat an attack opportunity to try to move around like that. That'll eat an attack opportunity when I
Can you guys hear me now?
I think that
over to
misses.
here.
Yes,
Yep.
we can.
Excellent.
Yep, that definitely misses. And then he's gonna do one attack on the blind one, I guess.
Okay. That'll hit. Deal some damage. These guys. One in green is going to attack the thing that attacked it. Or attempt to.
That's a hit.
Are those
Oof.
potentially hits?
They are definitely hits, yes.
High is bad for you.
They're all bad
one of
for
them
me.
hits.
Okay.
Give me a fortitude save.
I hope this one goes better. Not
You're fine.
much. Yay. Turns out you can't get double tetanus. Who knew? Because I want to believe that. I'm believing that's a failure.
This one looks like it had, like, some needles on it.
That's
but,
terrifying.
like, they bent in the, hit.
Yikes, AIDS.
Looks like there's something nasty in those needles, too.
Ew.
Orange one's going after Connell because it hit it last. These are probably not even going to come remotely close.
Orange
to
one
hitting.
is blind. How does
Yeah.
it know about Connell?
Yeah, it only
Because
hits
it
me
hit
on
it.
a nat. Yeah.
It missed.
It only hits him on a nat 20, so.
The other one's going after Zahid.
Yeah, Zed, you get a
Yeah, I'm gonna parry.
deflection bonus too.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose to forgo that to parry.
Hey.
Oh my gosh. You're just
I would
a
like to
crit machine.
propose.
You just
I am
crit
built
so
for it.
much tonight. What the hell?
That
Yeah, I
crits,
do.
and it confirms.
Yeah, you're.
Hey, you got
you
you
crit
got your
on a
point back.
16.
Yes, it's called improved crit with scimitar.
Yeah.
No, I get it. It's just whenever I see the green, I assume it's a 20, not just that it's a like
So
a
what is
threatens a
that?
critical.
36?
Yeah, it's a lot.
And this guy's going to attempt to attack you again.
I'm out of riposte, but I will... Oh, shoot. I really hope my parry works. Parry!
He had the 20. So...
Yeah, I'm one short.
Here comes the damage.
Hey, he gets to roll to confirm.
Don't get tetanus.
Oh yeah, let's roll to confirm.
Effective AC 28 on the confirm, so it's a 1 in 400.
He does not. Take 8 damage.
I'll
Only a
take
fort
it, and
save.
You get a
I'm
plus
not
2 to
very
that
good
fort
at...
save. Since you're within 10 feet of Connell. So whatever that result gives you for your fort save. 2 higher.
Add to it.
Yeah.
Here goes.
14.
14!
Next, Connell give him the plus 2.
14 is not
You
enough.
feel some iron like going into your blood?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Some rusty
Oh,
stuff?
that's... Hi, that's good. I won't get a sickle cell anemia now.
Clearly.
Gotta look at the bright side.
Zahid?
On a side note, I think I'm gonna die.
Oh.
Yeah.
Iron shouldn't be in my blood.
Did these save? Oh, one of them's not blind anymore. Zahid, you're up.
I would like to get the one that just put iron in my blood.
Okay, go for it.
I would like to full round. Or,
for
barring
it.
that, I would like to use my second attack on the other one, presuming he's still up.
Sure thing.
You actually have 3 attacks because you have haste too.
Oh, then we'll throw one more attack in there. I assume the 19 misses.
19 hits.
Does that kill the guy?
Yep.
Alright, then I will send the bonus attack at the other one.
That kills that one.
Oh, 2 down.
Jane.
All right. I mean, I don't really see a purpose in me moving here. It's going to be impossible to set up a flank, so I'll just attack it. So with a haste buff, I'll get that. The third one being the haste attack.
Only the 20 hits.
Okay.
5 damage goes through.
Okay.
Oh no, I gave away their hardness. They have hardness 5.
Yeah, I figured from you saying that 5 damage goes through.
Wait, I don't know how to math. I didn't know until he said something.
Spoiler!
Now you guys can tell me how much damage you're doing.
That's a pretty big ask. I'm gonna cast Cure Light Wounds on Jane, I guess.
Thank you.
Heal for 11.
Alright.
It's something.
I'm only missing 5 now, so no, that was a lot.
That's it for my turn.
Okay. Rhea?
Well, nothing fleshy came in, so there's that. I'm going to continue the performance. It looks like we're getting this handled for the most part. Does your health look bad, or it's okay-ish?
I mean, Jane's looks fine since I just healed her.
Uh,
He's got
Yeah.
44 out of 58.
Yeah, Zahid's missing some.
Just
I'm
some,
okay
though.
though for like.
Just we're getting tetanus.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
not good for that reason.
Yeah, I can't really do much about that. So, yeah. I guess I'm just gonna continue doing the same thing. I'm gonna ready in action to cast a spell if something fleshy, not a construct, comes into the room. I'm gonna continue the performance.
What if it's a flesh golem?
It's fleshy.
I know you said humanoid.
Oh, humanoid, fleshy. Well, I changed. That was last round. Now this round it's fleshy.
Now it's fleshy. Okay, so if a flesh golem walks through the door, you're casting a spell at it. Got it.
But I might not. I always have that choice.
I know. I'm
Technically,
teasing.
yes. When a ready to action triggers, you can choose at that point to not do it. Alright. Well, Connell can 5-foot step and attack this thing 3 times, I guess.
That'll hit. That won't. Oh, that's damage. That'll hit. That's also damage. That'll also hit. So 8 plus, what is that, 7? 15?
Yeah, I think so.
Ouchies. It's seeping oil and grease and gunk. It's gonna smack Jane again.
No, stop.
What? It's not going after Connell that just did a bunch of damage to him?
Connell
Hold on.
seems
What
to...
is the buff? What is the total buff that I get from Connell now that he's back within
yeah.
10 feet of me?
You get a +2 deflection bonus to CMD and AC, so that won't stack with the +1 you're already getting. It'll just override
Right.
it.
All these guys with the net 20s tonight.
No,
Oh,
stop.
it doesn't confirm.
No confirm.
Holy
please.
crap!
Hey, you get a +2 to your saves, so that might help too.
Yeah, that's important.
Take 6. Give me a save.
Okay.
Port.
Alright, so there's going to be a +2 on top of this because I haven't finished setting up the
Sure thing.
13.
Uh-oh.
No, I don't want extra tetanus. Regular tetanus will be
This
fine.
guy's not
thank
giving
you.
tetanus.
Oh, okay, good. I must have made my save.
No, this guy gives something else. This guy gives poison.
No, that's not good. I don't like that. Stop rolling.
Takes 2
low.
con damage.
Fuck. Okay.
These guys can have variants. Some of them give tetanus. Some of them spit acid. Some of them give poison.
Some of them put rust in your blood.
Yeah, that's the tetanus part. Zahid.
Well, I guess I'm gonna 5-foot step and triple tap this guy.
Sure thing.
All right, normal 2, and then the haste attack.
You got him.
Alrighty. Do we still hear wee woos?
You do still hear wee woos, but I am going to... they seem to be on the upper floors. I'm going to leave that for next session.
Alright.
Please record what spells you've used.
I have
Yeah,
it
use
saved
the
on
not
Hero
get
Lab.
tetanus spell.
And,
Sorry, can't help you
please
there.
note down that you guys both have
Right.
tetanus.
And poison. Yay.
You're gonna start
bio and
feeling that
info.
in 5 days.
No, I'd rather not. I feel when in the fantasy setting your character dies from tetanus.
Well, on the plus side, we're about to, if we complete this, we'll get a bunch of money and we can actually afford to go to the temple and pay
Right.
for remove disease or something.
Yeah. Remove realism.
Okay.
I mean, we're in the.
I will
We might not
see
necessarily
you
realize that, I guess.
in 2 weeks
Yeah, that's what I'm
on the
afraid of.
6th
Sounds good.
of, well, 6th for me, 5th for you guys. Right?
Oh, you'll already be back by then?
Yeah. I'm only spending a week in America.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Notes.
Okay.
Tetanus.
Yep.